November 2013, central Kyiv. Tens of thousands descend on Independence Square. Ukrainian and EU flags fly side by side. Just a week earlier, the government under then-President Viktor Yanukovych scrapped an EU trade deal for closer ties with Russia. That decision paved the way for huge anti-government protests and then the 2014 revolution, events which drastically changed the course of Ukraine's future. British photographer Joe O'Brien flew straight to Kyiv in early February 2014 after hearing news of the protests. He says he wanted to witness the demonstrations firsthand to fully understand the reasons why people had taken to the streets. His pictures are dramatic: burning barricades, protester portraits and scenes of street battles. And now the photographer is showcasing his work in Ukraine to serve as a reminder of how the country got to where it is today. On a tour of his exhibition in Kyiv, he shows us his favourite photo.
This is my favourite photo because to me it captures the moments, the emotion of when the impeachment of President Yanukovych was announced. And to me, this is, although people feel emotions, this is a visual representation of the emotion.
Before Ukraine's 2014 revolution, Joe O'Brien had already built up a vast portfolio of photos from different protests around the world. But for the artist, the experience on the barricades in Kyiv was a life-changer.
There was the first time that I had seen death, and protesters being killed by their own police.
Looking at photos showing different episodes of Euromaidan events, students Roxalana and Svetlana can't hold back the tears. I look at these photos. 3 years have passed, but I feel as if everything happened yesterday. I'm overwhelmed with grief. I'm surprised a British photographer managed to see and convey everything in such a way. I was not at the epicenter of those tragic events, but we helped at Maidan, brought food and medicines. Even now, it's hard to hold back the tears. The exhibition at Kyiv's National History Museum runs until February the 21st. This is Tom Bell for UATV.